Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. South Korea is poised to make a significant breakthrough in the Latin American defense market after Peru agreed to procure nearly 200 units of Korean-made ground vehicles. According to the presidential office, the Peruvian army will receive 54 K2 main battle tanks and 141 wheeled armored vehicles under a comprehensive agreement signed with Korean defense firms and Peru's state-run enterprise. National security officials say the Peru deal represents a pivotal step towards expanding Seoul's global defense footprint, while President Lee Jae-myung expressed hope that the agreement will elevate bilateral defense cooperation and lead to a sustainable, mutually beneficial partnership. South Korea has officially been chosen to host the 2028 UN Ocean Conference, one of the world's largest and most influential high-level gatherings on marine sustainability. The UN General Assembly overwhelmingly approved the resolution, marking a diplomatic win for Seoul. Chile has been selected as co-host and will organize a high-level preparatory meeting in 2027 ahead of the main event in Korea. The 2028 gathering will explore a wide range of marine issues, from ecosystem restoration to strengthening the international law of the sea. South Korea added 225,000 jobs in November compared to the same month last year. According to the Ministry of Data and Statistics on Wednesday, the total number of employed people stood at around 29.04 million last month. The increase was driven by the health and social welfare services sector, which added 281,000 jobs on year. However, key industries continue to show weakness, with employment in the manufacturing sector falling by 41,000 and the construction down by 131,000, marking 17 and 19 consecutive months of job losses respectively. While the overall employment rate has risen by 0.2 percentage points on year, employment for those aged 15 to 29 dipped by 1.2 percentage points in the same period, losing 177,000 jobs. In other news, interest in the 2026 Pyongyang International Marathon scheduled for April 5 appears to be surging quickly. Beijing-based Korea Tours reported that all 500 tour spots sold out in less than 5 hours after sales opened. The agency is trying to secure more slots and is asking runners to join a waiting list. The tour will depart from Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenyang, offering 4 distances from the full 42-kilometer race to shorter 10 and 5-kilometer runs. The event is also open to participants with disabilities, including wheelchair users and visually impaired runners. Korea Tours notes that holders of South Korean, United States, Malaysian, and Japanese passports, along with members of the press, are barred from attending. The race began in 1981 to mark the April 15th birthday of Kim Il-sung. Over in the U.S., President Donald Trump has given the U.S. economy what he called an A+++++ grade as he prepares for a trip to Pennsylvania to highlight his efforts to bring down inflation. The remarks came during an interview with Politico on Monday, where Trump defended his record on prices and pushed back against concerns from some supporters, who believe the cost of goods remains too high. Trump argued that he inherited what he described as a total mess, claiming prices were already at historic highs when he took office. He insisted that costs are now easing, pointing specifically to energy prices. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.